What if God was one of us?
I'll have so many questions on that.
Why are you here?
Well, we are here for Drake's Salvation, episode 92. Last we left off, the party was traveling their way out to the dukedom. Currently stopped for the night to rest, and while Jackal and Elric were on watch, Jackal picked up a very distinct scent, and we're going to leave it there.
And dukedom. And dookie.
Always a great sign.
Yeah, that's exactly what Elric hears, as Jackal is now not looking at him, but looking at the direction of where he's picking up the scent. And since he has dark vision, I think he sees him clearly.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, you guys see three kind of like late teens, early 20s men. Look like they've been out in the woods for a while, and one of them, two of them have bows, and one of them just has a sharpened stick. And it looks like they're creeping up on your camp, but as soon as one of them broke the bushes and saw the giant dome of magic, he turned around, still in the open, and since you're looking at them, you can hear them pretty clearly. What do we do? No, I'm not doing that.
I'd recommend you either run or show yourself. But Elric just turns around. Just like pulls out Graham from behind his back. So I see this long great sword just slowly like plunge itself into the earth.
Jackal adds to the fear fact.
He does that, turn around to you're not in this conversation, and then he turns around, he sees you. He's fucking bigger than we thought.
Damn.
Okay.
No, seriously, you gotta listen to what he has to say.
They do slowly start creeping out. Pretty easy to notice. One of them has pretty fine, what used to be fine clothing. Now, very dirty. The other two look like possible help. You really can't tell, but they obviously dress a lot less nobly than one of them do. They sheepishly come out of the bush, and the fancier one is in the back, while the one with the sharpened stick just waves sheepishly.
Jack will try his best to suppress his irritable but somewhat sadistic grin and talk loudly enough for them to hear, but it's more directed to Elric. Alright, they don't look like a threat, but I'll follow your lead on this one.
If you don't mind at least coming closer to the fire, just so we can get a better look at you, because hiding out there with what look like piss poor things isn't going to end well for anyone.
No?
Jackal, with the glowing, very notably glowing yellow eyes, looks right at the most fancy-looking one of the trio. Look, if we really want to hurt you, we can do so from this distance, and well, considering what's on the road and what you are geared up with, I dare say you don't have much leeway. So accept the big guy's generosity of just coming a little bit closer, and we have a proper talk like civilized beings.
They all kind of huddle up real quick. And one of them nods, and another one nods, and they slowly make their way a little closer.
I'm just gonna...
They're good.
Jackal's getting a little irritable at this moment, and he just says... I'm gonna roll an intimidation, but he's just gonna say... Get over here now!
Wow. Well, you did so good on your intimidation check. If you'd like to chase them, you can, but they fucking flee.
I don't think it's worth the time at this point.
I guess we might as well just let the others know that we got some straggle people.
Yeah. Well...
Actually, wait, did I wake up anybody? He kind of looks in the direction.
No, I don't think we did. We were just sitting there, and Alec was thinking about it depending on how the situation broke down. But since it's pretty handleable, well, better than some wolves or something at the very least.
My only concern is if that's the only 3 there, or they're part of a larger group.
If a larger group comes, we can fight it off, but considering their general makeup was very shoddy made clothes and sticks, I'm not too worried.
Hey, you saw the fancy looking one, or I think it was a fancy looking one?
Yeah, I noticed that. He seemed to at least be a leader of some sort.
Absolutely not.
Well, leader as in, like...
Of the trio.
Looking the best, yeah, of the 3, not of, like...
Right, looks the best. It was more of a grubbier one that was definitely doing almost all of the talking.
Okay.
Well...
I'll use, if I need to bring them back, I'll use a different token to signify that one.
No worries.
I can find it.
No worries, buddy.
Well,
yeah.
He looked like he was a bit more... You say grubby, like, is it more like meat on the bone, kind of, where the other 2 look starved, or... just
No, not that. So think like a noble's son and his 2 idiot friends. From town.
Wow. I wonder if that means there's a town nearby, actually.
I don't know. We'll probably have to ask... Well, either you or Callisti will be the ones who know that better than I do.
I don't know this way out at all, if anything. Rowan or Zephyr might, considering they came from this way.
Right. Rowan yes, Rasport. I keep forgetting about that location.
Either way, at least so far the night is very uneventful.
Let's just make sure to keep the others in the know, so they don't get surprised.
Yeah. We should. Did we say who has got? Who are we waking up next, by the way? I don't think anyone said any plans.
I think the second shift belonged to...
Above table, does anyone remember?
Yes, hold on. I'm getting my notes.
I think it was Rowan and Zephyr.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Rowan and Zephyr, and then third shift
and I
is...
thought we were third.
No, that's Drake and Genesis. The last shift is Callisti and Hildy.
Bless.
So many shifts.
There's so many hours in the day.
Alright. I guess... Do we need to roll anything else before our shift ends?
Yeah.
No.
Alright. Do you want to wake them up, or should I?
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Just make sure to do a once-over real quick before we head back, just to make sure.
Permission to mutilate them if they get hostile?
Jesus Christ. Scare, but not kill.
I will
We're
try.
We're not trying to make enemies of people we don't even know yet.
Hey, it's not our fault if they're hostile to us first.
If there is a town nearby and we end up killing someone that's of relation, that's not a good thing, Jackal. Still need some good relation so we can at least get supplies in case we get further in.
Again, won't be my fault if they attack me first.
Zelric just goes into the tidy hut and shakes Zephyr around. I guess Miser can roll or whatever he wants to do for the look.
I'm gonna check on the tracks, something of see if there's any. Instead of really looking for them directly or like for those individuals, I'm just gonna look around the area to see if there's been footprints and constant movement through the bushes, like tracks and.
I mean, as you look over there, you really only get the scent of 3 people and a rabbit.
Too much effort for the night. I'm not gonna roast a rabbit. Alright.
I guess Ulrich will wake up Zephyr and Rowan. I would kind of just think about, alright, our watch is over. You guys are up. Also, just be careful. There are a few worse off dressed boys that seem to be running around with sticks and stuff. Don't know if they're gonna do anything, but just to keep in mind.
They're trying to hand that banditry, but from the looks of it, it was only those 3, and I smell a big rabbit.
They also seem to be scared of general magic, because I literally just put Graham in the ground and they immediately went sheepish.
You sure they just weren't scared of you?
I wouldn't be surprised, because I guess Miser would have saw if they looked at the dome first, because Elric wouldn't have.
Well, Jackal does that. They were mentioning the weird magic dome.
I think they had a bit more than they could chew, and then seeing me was probably the cherry on top, where they thought that was a lot smaller.
Not just that,
So the
but
dome is either a deterrent or an attractor.
just keep in mind one of them seems to be somewhat fancy dressed, but it's seen better days. And I don't know, maybe you guys might have a better idea as to where they came from, because all I had to do was just a little intimidation and they ran for it.
That was actually something I wanted to ask before I went to sleep. Do you know if there's any smaller, like, settlements around here on the way to Restport and all, where we're heading?
Oh, ignore that.
Let me run around real fast. Let me wake up. No.
Wait, here.
Alright. You give them the details, Ulrich. I'm going to sleep.
You don't recall any settlements being around here. You guys are about 2 or 3 days travel outside of Gravencliff proper.
Gotcha. I mean, it's rather empty as far as like people living here. So,
Well,
they must have just been a little out of sorts.
Well, at the very least, if you see him again, scaring them off seems to be the thing. I was going to actually offer them food, but they seemed a bit hesitant considering gestures to self.
That's fair. I mean, we
Yeah,
can
let
be
me
scary.
stand intimidating.
Alric did put the sword down to like show he wasn't gonna fight, but I know that could be misconstrued completely.
Let me put the sword between you and me. Let's figure out what happens, kid.
I think the fact that Jackal growled at them too, showing the teeth
Yeah,
and
that was
everything.
really Jackal yelling at them.
Yeah.
Are we sitting outside the dome or inside the...
This
The
is
dome.
Elric came in the dome, but if you wanted to go out for watching, that's probably
You can stay in it. It's opaque from the outside, but you can see through it from the inside, and it is climate controlled.
The dome.
There's also like there's a small
Okay.
little campfire there, so they probably saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying it was a glowing dome. I was like, oh.
No, it's just this black dome in the middle of nothing.
Oh, that's good. I like it.
Ah, so they thought it was only us two, and then they see the interesting.
Crow. It would look cooler in Crow. Let's go with Crow.
Oh god, so it's reflective.
Oh god. Callisti summoned a giant disco ball?
That would be faceted.
Oh boy. He got the zoomies.
But
In the dome, out the dome, in the dome, out the dome.
but either way, you guys got this. As Elric just kind of gives them both a pat on the shoulder, then fucking goes to sleep.
Deny.
Remind me to just take the first watch. I don't like being woken up.
Next time, just volunteer. As Elric just goes back to sleep.
That's fair advice.
You think
Don't worry.
that did volunteer.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Grandpa.
You'll either have some tea or Callisti's coffee in the morning, whatever you need.
Wait. I'll just be looking around.
So how to go with the prince?
The one.
The prince.
Regent.
Oh, that's what I thought. I forgot he's a prince. I was like, who the fuck?
Sorry, I was trying to say it funny so you'd catch like
Yeah.
the prince.
Oh, got you. Oh, well, I didn't exactly go to his room like I implied that I was going to. He's just, he's just a little stupid.
I thought that's why you liked him.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
But I was like a shiny gold coin, and I'm searching for a word. I was prancing about in front of him. I don't think he really cared about me.
That's
Even though I was
valid.
trying to get his attention, I think he wanted, he didn't want anything more than what any other man really wants. So I didn't even give him a try. Anyway,
Alright then.
starts like playing with the fire.
That's fire on fire.
Also, I think, Jeebus, it was Rowan and I who rolled for the first shift.
Huh?
What?
No.
No?
I know I wasn't first, for sure.
We rolled. No, I meant
Oh,
like
we rolled. That was for
we
something
rolled
else,
for-
I thought.
for an encounter to happen or something.
That was
Never
when
mind.
we stopped.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
This
was.
is-
I think we determined encountering the one meat dude.
See,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
what
stop
we rolled.
taking notes, because the one time I do.
I mean, I think I did have you guys roll for the night. I'm not sure.
I think we did,
This
and that's
point.
how we ended up seeing the bandit. Because,
Oh,
because
I
rolled
don't
like
remember
7.
then.
We rolled like 7 or something. Hold on, wait, what that?
Yeah, Jeff rolled, Rowan rolled a 5 and Jeff rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
all.
want us
I was-
to roll again, or do you want someone else to roll then?
No, just give me some perception checks.
Just use
I
your
don't like
eye.
how you said that.
Perception check.
Brr, 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 brr.
I put words in my mouth.
You have candy?
No.
How do you not know?
Well, let me know
right
next time
to
you need a wingman. I got you.
She'll just awkwardly blush and then, like, nonchalantly touch her necklace. But she won't say anything.
Well,
Are you laughing?
Don't ask
I
questions.
I am scanning the wilderness.
So, as you guys are doing, having some small talk and then having some heart-to-hearts, you notice, Zephyr, both of you notice that his ears perk up, kind of like look behind, like look into the dome, and he like scampers all the way through the dome.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And you hear one voice go, "What the fuck is that?"
I wonder if it's the same thing they were talking about.
Are you guys going to investigate?
I am. I'm gonna go around though and like peek from behind the cart.
I'm gonna stay inside the dome, but be like, is Hades outside the dome or in?
Oh, Hades is just like sitting outside the dome staring at them.
He's
Does
out.
Hades look like he's like guard dog? Like, is he growling, or is he just, what's he doing?
Hades front porch dog and it just staring at him.
I'm gonna draw my bow. Who's there? Speak or I shoot.
And you hear a lot of twigs breaking and shit as they run off.
We're doing so well, guys. We're just traumatizing kids.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Hades is ready
I'll
to
just go.
throw a range shot.
I'll just go and just investigate the area they were hiding in. Then I'll lower my bow. Did they drop anything?
Well, I'm rolling for it. Give me
Oh,
a second.
sorry.
You see a empty quiver and a poorly made bow.
Oh. Poor babies.
Damn, I can't believe they made a bow out of caterpillars.
Oh my gosh.
It's made from my tears.
Wow.
What if I just
Do you
broke
think?
it? No.
Do you think? Do you think those were the same hooligans?
Did we actually see them, or we just heard them?
You heard them, and then immediately as they were threatened, they ran.
Well, if the other three were as scared as Elric and Jackal said they were, I doubt they would hit the same camp twice. I think there's just, I don't know. I couldn't tell how many there were. There was at least one. And they dropped their bow. And they didn't have any arrows, so I don't think they were, I think they were all talk. No. They were all bark, no bite. You know what I'm saying, Hades?
Spits out the tiniest little fire.
Hopefully that's it. I'm gonna go back to the fire.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I decided to go around again. I don't want to step over anybody. Being kind. Being mindful.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm reading something.
Be kind, rewind.
It's rewind, then be kind.
Take it
I
back.
have to
now, y'all.
rewind first. One hop this time.
Not time to get home.
Oh.
Everybody clap your hands.
It took me a moment.
Since it's like, what, 1, 2 a.m.-ish?
Probably closer to, yeah.
We've had 2 encounters. I'm gonna cast Commune with Nature.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's that do? Surrounding territory after a spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. In case of natural underground settings, radius limit 300 feet. The spell does not function where nature has been related. You instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Nice.
Alright, pick your 3.
Hold on. Terrain.
You know what?
You know, I maybe didn't read the whole thing before I cast, so I just wanted to know if there were people.
You know what's hilarious? There is an option, for example, to locate nearby towns. It might be probably the best one of the 3.
Yeah, so I'll look for buildings. Any buildings, we'll start with that.
There are no buildings in the area.
Okay. It reads weird. It says, or people's powerful celestials.
I think this is basically a way to, like, track undead a lot.
I'm sure, but I don't know. I just want to see if there's people around, how many people are around, kind of thing.
I think it's just missing a comma is all.
Okay, yeah, peoples. I'm looking for peoples.
Peoples?
Peoples.
Within... Peoples. Man, 300 feet feels so small for a 5th level
3
spell.
miles.
It does.
Yeah. 3 miles.
Oh, 3 miles, yeah.
They're definitely within 3 miles. They just ran away.
Oh, they're absolutely, yeah, so... Them plus... Alright.
I'm just pulling out the fucking arrow tractor.
I'm genuinely surprised I had this spell prepared.
I am too, actually. It's really good, but it's...
I am personally happy.
Yeah, I'll be a little specific with it. There are 3 different groups of people. One with 6, one with 3, and one with just 2.
Just 2.
I apologize. That group actually technically only has 1 person.
What? So I'm sensing a
Why
people.
is everyone else so smart? I don't get it.
I'm sensing a people, but 3 bodies.
No, there's a group of 3, a group of, 6, and then a group of 1 person. There's a single person. To your senses, technically, they're like by themselves.
Oh, so I just detect 1 person.
I suspect it's the card person.
I'm not detecting, oh, it's a person, but weird. I'm just sensing a person.
Yeah.
Wait, 1? Oh, I get to find out 1 more thing.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I pretty much, I think, got what I wanted to know. I want to either check for undead or terrain for the path ahead, since I'm doing it.
Terrain for the path ahead. It is a well-trodden road, so you have quite the expensive road for the next 3 miles.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay, well, that's it for me. Hades
Say
didn't seem
goodbye
bothered.
to nature.
Bye, nature.
It's like a Ouija board. You gotta say goodbye.
Bye, Martha.
I'm literally part of you. Bye. Since Hades didn't seem too bothered, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but I'll let the next shift know.
Alright. The rest of your night goes on without issue.
I'll go wake up Drake.
Uh-oh.
Wake up.
Fuck yourself.
Wake up.
Fuck yourself.
Wake up.
And he cracks open one eye. What?
It's your turn.
Hold on.
It's not a
It's not a
on-call
call-out.
call, but it's a strange call.
My dad's calling.
Oh no.
Ooh, no.
What the fuck? The only thing I think of is like a job.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess while we fill time, we could just have Zephyr wake up Genesis.
Well, we kind of need our DM to go. I guess.
Well,
do
just
RP,
to wake
but
him
yeah.
up, we could RP.
Yeah.
That's true. Hades is helping with Drake.
Lick his nose. Get him. Bite him.
Oh no.
Wake him up.
Don't make
Jen.
his nose.
Jen!
Dad, wake up.
No, 5 more minutes.
Not armor.
5 more minutes.
No, like 30 more seconds.
Girl, not even.
That's
I'm ready to go back to bed.
That's why
I'm
you
gonna
can't eat metal to wake him up.
Patience, Zephyr, patience. Patience is a virtue. I will teach you this lesson right now. Wait
No.
for me.
No. I won't tell you about the weirdos we saw then. Bye.
Oh my god, can all of you shut up and just go on watch?
Pardon
Make
me,
me
sleep.
sleep.
Fall asleep.
All I hear is Drake bitching and everyone else going.
All I heard was Drake say, "Go fuck yourself."
And now they went back to sleep.
Yes.
No, you gotta get up and look out for weirdos because there's weird groups out there.
One of them came back.
Yes, the
We didn't get a
weirdos
look
had
at
the
them.
first shift, though, Zephyr.
I swear the next person to wake me up is getting a fireball on their ass.
What about when
In
it's
their
just-
ass.
Let's go to say,
Elric,
isn't that like his dwarven cooking when it's spicy?
Elric, go wake up Felicity.
It's not even her time to go on watch yet, I don't
I
think.
know, but it would be funny.
I want my asshole in peace, thank you.
Oh, good. You're.
Alright.
Okay, I'm up.
What's up?
Why do I have to take a turn?
Because you're a part of this group.
You volunteered too.
And Callisti said that if you don't get up, she'll put a fireball in your ass.
He turns over. I'll survive.
Dragon breath. Let's go.
If you do not get up right now, I am gonna kick the ever-living fuck out of you.
Zephyr, don't kick the living ever fuck out of me, okay? I'm up. Before you
Okay.
say anything, I'm awake.
Well, how about...
Just because I think you're gonna sit here and disturb my sleep for the rest of the night.
I will.
Fine.
Listen, there's no one else camping around here, but I detected a group of 6, a group of, 3?
Yeah.
And another person in separate areas in the surrounding forest. So, just look about.
I don't know how many, if, came up to us, but scared them away pretty quickly. They never even made it out of the bushes.
Show them the bow.
Oh, I didn't pick it up.
Oh.
I left it there. It's a shitty-ass bow.
Who knows where it's been?
Made of caterpillars.
I just bet that it's a bunch of petty thieves, and, you know, there's a lot of us, we're traveling, we probably have loot that they are expecting, so I think, they think it's easy pickings.
A loot? No one's a bard in this party.
I'm too tired to laugh at your jokes.
This is the one?
Smarter than the other.
You're not wrong.
Hades, one more zoomies and then dead.
Have a good night.
You do the same, princess. Alright, Dragon Breath.
Alright, yes, Sir shines a lot.
That's a good one. My chest still hurts, by the way.
Don't be stupid.
Yeah. Joke's on you. I'm always stupid.
Hey, that's the big man's job.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have another stupid guy with a sword.
We already have 3.
Hey, you don't fucking have a sword. Never mind.
I do have a sword. It flies.
Alright, you know what? You won that round.
I win every round. I'm a good fighter. Especially with these. And I show him my brass knuckles.
Oh, those spell so evil. Oh god.
What?
That one. And he points to I think it's thoughts?
Yeah. Why?
What the fuck?
What do you mean evil?
I don't know, man. Like, I'm just getting used to all this myself, but that's, like, if I would say something was evil, so jackal some days, but, like...
Oh yeah, that's a bad egg.
You got some fucking mojo over there.
You don't even know the half of it.
I don't even remember your name.
Do you remember anything?
Important things.
You win this round. Fucking...
This is why dragons sleep so long. Because... fucking exhausting.
What is?
Just waking up? I don't fucking know. I'm just... So what... What'd you do, like, before these idiots?
I was a knight for a long time. Then I decided to
All your
travel
dreams.
instead. Sure. Dreams. I followed the light, and it led me here. And you? What about you, Drake?
I was kidnapped before I was even born. Sold off.
Hold on, pause. You were kidnapped before you were even born?
You do realize dragons come from eggs, right?
Right. I forget you are a dragon.
Kind of a whole thing, yeah. Then spent some time with some kobolds, became their god. That was pretty fun. Then a bunch of idiots ruined that whole thing, tied me up, kidnapped me, and sold me off to an orc, who apparently runs your guys' city.
Oh.
Then a whole bunch of other shit happened. Figured out I am a bit more than your average white dragon. This party was formed.
Right. And, our purpose?
I think it was keep me alive. Well, I'm kind of in a recovery period at this point. Lost a lot of my draconic powers. So, trying to get those back. And this group of, most of them are alright now. But I used to fucking hate them all. They were awful. They always used to fight with each other. Like, all the time. Do they still do that?
No. Not at all. They just get drunk together. It's pretty fun.
That's more fun.
Yes. So, what do you need to regain your draconic powers?
That's the problem. Nobody knows how they got stolen. Besides, there was an attack on the city. I turned into a dragon, trying to help. I got, I ate several people, and then like 2 days later, couldn't use draconic stuff.
Let's see.
I got some of them back after going and hanging out with Steel Lady for a while. When they were, underground. I'm sure they bitch about that all the time.
Well, yeah. Should we... Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use a spell right now. Where the hell is my spell book? I want to open. Hold on a second. Yeah, I am going to use... Dang it, where is it?
I do not know.
Yeah, I know. Man. Is it this? Yeah.
Divine sense. You detect the presence of object has been consecrated, desecrated. Location of Celestials, fiends are undead. There are none within a 60-foot radius of you.
Okay. Good. That's all I care about. Wait.
What?
Does it show dead ones as well, or just alive ones?
What?
Does it show like dead fiends as well?
No?
Like a body of one? Okay, then never mind.
Our
Just-
road would light up like a fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah, I was about to say also your range is only 60 feet, so that is not obscured or not covered.
Damn. You're right, you're
I
right.
guess technically, does that go through Tieman's or Tiny Hut?
No.
That
Damn. Okay.
If we're going by rules as written, no, but DM's ruling on that part.
DM's discretion is advised.
Yeah, since it's friendly and allows you to pass, it would, but yeah, nobody's a celestial, a fiend, or an undead, so...
Yeah.
I guess Calliste a little bit.
Probably
What?
just the thing on her head glows.
Since you were reincarnated.
Oh. Just a little, the little like thing on your head is just glowing slightly.
Oh, that's right. The revive. I forgot about that.
Aren't? I guess technically not. I was gonna say aren't tieflings fiends by nature, but I guess not.
No.
Unless you're using
have
lineage.
fiendish
rules,
blood.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That all depends on which rules were used to create them.
True.
Don't fall asleep, Drake.
Oh, well.
Good.
What are you gonna do about him?
Well, can't do much since you punched a hole through my chest last time for being stupid.
Oh, what are you gonna do about them?
Oh. Who?
3 kids in the back of the cart right now?
3 kids in the back of the cart?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk to the cart.
These kids are persistent. They're gonna get fucking stabbed.
Alright,
So-
stop right there.
Okay.
Why am I dumb? Later, there it is. Joking, so... Why?
Are you lost?
Not all that.
You see, like, one of them, they may have either reclaimed the bow that was just left. One of them has, like, an apple in his mouth. A couple, the other 2 have, like, pieces of jerky in their hands. And they look at you, just freeze.
Do you hunger?
One of them slowly nods, and, like, they're all immediately sweating.
I believe I have something in my pack. And I look in my bag for the fish that I bought from the guy. And I hand it to them. Please, eat.
Thanks. We don't have any money.
Please. It's a gift. Seems like you haven't eaten in a while.
Okay, nobody's been this nice on the road, especially your friends.
I'm not like my friends. A few of them would kill and ask questions later.
Yeah, I saw that. We saw that with the first guy.
Jackal. Well, luckily you're talking to me right now. I would suggest you probably run away, because all my other friends, they will kill you.
Why is everybody on the road so fucking awful?
I don't know. I've seen my fair share. You 3 don't seem like bad kids. Just going through a rough time. Is there any way I can help?
Can we hitch a ride to town? Like, we were on a hunting trip. Like, his dad died, my dad died. Yeah, and then, like, we got lost. We tried to ask a bunch of other people, like, on the road for help. They said, get off my cart, you dirty bastard, and he broke my arm. Broke his arm.
I look at their arms. Are they, like, really broken?
So one of the kid that's kind of, again, not doing a lot of the talking, he's definitely got his arm, like, in a splint and a sling. And he's the one that had the pointy stick.
If I help you, will you promise not to do anything crazy?
Dude, we just want to go home.
And I walk between the two people that have the broken arms, and I lay my hands on them.
I understand what you're trying to do, but laying hands is not going to fix, like, a broken bone.
Oh, no? Ah, shit.
It's a good gesture. You do see, like, all the scrapes and bruises and, like, little cuts they got from sprinting away from the group. Kind of go away, and then... So, you healed a lot of superficial wounds, but a major injury like that just needs time to heal.
Okay.
There is some magic that does it, but I don't think you have regenerate.
No. Okay. Alright, kids. What are your names?
I'm Devin, that's Kevin, and he's John.
Devin, John. Okay. Well, how about you step by the fire with us? You can get some rest. We won't harm you. And we'll give you a ride into town when the morning comes.
Is the fire in the magic bubble?
Yes.
John just, like, puts his hand to it. It doesn't let him pass. And, tried that before.
Then how about you sit with us and help us keep watch?
Okay.
Let's see if we can, figure something out. My name is Genesis, by the way. And I'll introduce you to the party. Drake. We have some guests.
Aww.
Visual disappointment.
This is Devin, Kevin, and John. They're going through a hard time on the road, and I offered to give them a ride into town when the morning comes. They aren't a threat. I look at them with the stick and the sarge used for a bow, and then back at Drake. Trust me. Fuck. It's the least we can do. Come on. They're
No,
kids.
the least we can do is throw them in the fucking river.
Oh, come on now. If you needed help on the road, would you wish that somebody would help you?
No.
Wrong person to ask.
Yeah.
I didn't know dragons were heartless.
A incredibly cold stare hits you, and the three boys just, like, start shivering. It's physically cold.
I seem to have pushed a nerve, didn't I? Forgive me.
You three didn't hear a fucking thing.
What? Go get the cat and go to bed.
It's my watch. I'll be back. Felicity! Oh, crap.
Elric.
I poke him in the face. Elric.
What?
Already. I need you to wake up Callisti.
Wait, why?
Because I've tried. I tried and she won't wake up. And I think you know her more than I do.
Genesis, her tail's moving. I'm pretty sure she's up.
Somebody
Look
touched
at
my coffee. I can feel it.
Oh, look at that. I don't.
Callisti, you feel someone petting your head.
All I can think of is what Callisti said when she said, the next person who wakes me up is getting a fireball in their ass.
Hildy, no! Can I get my shield ready? Hildy, no!
Oh, morning, Hildy.
What?
Okay, you guys have this handled. I'm going back to sleep. Fuck all of you people.
From under her cloak, she has a steaming cup of coffee and hands it to you.
You are
What
busy.
a gem.
I'm so glad this is Elric's child and not Elric.
Anyways, Felicity, a word?
Oh,
We have guests.
yeah. Oh, wait. Like, good guests? Or...
Yeah. They're good. Don't worry, I'll take responsibility of them. And I walk out and wait for Callisti.
You fucking okay?
I'm fine.
Lucy, Hildy walks out of the dome and just dead stops. Just wide eyes staring at the three boys.
Felicity, Hildy, this is Kevin, Devin, and John. They need a ride into town. As you can see, they've gone through some troubling times.
Felicity
I
doesn't
told them-
step all the way out of the dome.
I told them that we can give them a ride into town when the sun rises.
For non-combat situations, I'm not going to make that rule be a fucking thing. If you try to use it in combat, it will. But if you want to step out, you totally can.
Oh, okay. Because if I leave the dome, it goes...
Yeah, so, which is exactly why I was saying it. Like, for RP reasons, your tail is still in it, or something, like...
Yeah.
Something a smart cat would do.
In that case, I'm still reading their damn minds.
They are
Okay,
a threat.
yeah, detect thoughts. Which one are you using it on?
Start with the one with the broken arm.
Devin, you see that he's thinking that his feet hurt a lot less now. He's still hungry. He's kind of cute. And he is just completely lost. Like, they have no idea where they are.
Okay. So which town are you headed to?
Yes. How far are we from Ospioc?
Where exactly?
God damn it, Cole.
God damn it. I know I did this to myself.
That's up characters that need
Now
to
I gotta
go.
go. Give me a second. I gotta go count squares.
This is why I'm so glad I don't have anyone with keen mind in fucking
100
chamber. Till Deli gets it, then I'm gonna cry on the inside.
Deli's not
Justice
taking
will
it.
be on
Deli has ruined his mind too much. So.
Make sure Justice takes it as a
One,
buffalo.
2, 1.
She finally gets the ability to see back, and she's like, I know where everything is now.
You guys are 4 days by cart, 8 days by foot.
We're 4 days by cart, 8 days by foot.
John whacks Kevin upside the back of the head. Upside the back of the head. I told you they were going the wrong way. Dude, I've never been outside into the wild before. I don't know how we made it here, first off.
So wait, you're from Ospioc?
And as you look, their clothing is... So the way to tell the player is more modern, but it's very strange to someone from the, greater outdoors or wherever you're from. It's a lot more modern. The stitching is finer. The cloth is a much different style. Everything seems a lot less rough.
So it's more industrialized.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they got Tim's.
Some hey dudes.
Well,
Maybe if John was back at home, he has some hey dudes. But right now, they're all wearing boots.
Oh yeah, they are wearing Tim's.
Oh, they're wearing cons.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, we are headed that direction. And just so you know, I did read your minds.
John's
What?
last name wouldn't happen.
You really don't know much about the outside world, do you?
No.
Also, really bad joke real quick before we get any further. John's last name wouldn't happen to be Deer, would it?
I swear to God.
No, but it is cat. Speaking of that, don't take this wrong. You were very hairy, lady.
No!
There's that moment of real. Being called a hairy lady at 5 a.m. Wow.
She's only on her first cup of coffee.
Yeah, there's that long, palm down the face kind of thing.
I kind of
Yeah,
stand
yeah.
between the kids and Callisti.
Kevin punches John in the shoulder. Dude, what the fuck?
I take it you don't get many tabaxi where you are.
Because I don't know what that word is, I'm gonna say no.
See, Callisti, they're not a threat.
See, we were told that there's at least some tribal peoples going in and out.
Well, maybe we're from the city, though. Didn't really. John's dad wanted to take us on a hunting trip to get out of do the elections every day, so we left, and really bad shit happened immediately.
I'm sorry.
Well, tell us about it. Where we're headed is towards that.
So we loaded up with a bunch of camping gear, had a couple carts. We left the city in the middle of the night, which was kind of weird. We thought, hey, hunting trips, you go early so you could go kill stuff. We really none of us knew. And then we left and got into the forest through somehow, because that took a while, like a day or two. And then we got in this area. I don't know where we are, but then this giant purple birds showed up and started kicking us.
Oh no.
And then they would disappear. And then they would kick us again.
Oh dear, you ran into phase emos.
And then they just left after they took out they just took the guards' bodies, and so they apparently are carnivorous birds, which that was a fucking thing besides like eagles. Oh, speaking of eagles, there's a giant one, big, huge, bigger than this road big, and it swooped down and it took Levin's cart and his family.
So that's either a dire eagle or a rock.
My whole shtick could traumatize them.
I was gonna say.
You guys
Literally,
are going
Oh my god.
You guys are going to teach these kids so quick, so horribly.
Well, you need protection.
And then this fucking thing that was burrowing in the ground, and it popped out, and it just ate John's dad, and we all ran.
Well,
I thought hunting was like deer, and maybe at worst a bear.
No.
Or some wolves, but no, this place is horrible, and I want to go home.
Well,
I hug this kid.
Oh, there.
I hug this kid. He sounds like he's about to break down.
These kids are.
I want to go hunting. Enters D&D land. I hate hunting.
Yeah, your average hunting trip in this world is fucking awful.
Well, it's awful for people that don't know what the fuck they're getting into.
Oh, exactly, yeah. In Ospioc, it's bears and deer.
No, here there be monsters. Or worse.
Yeah, and then we found this road. We were like, oh, great, people are gonna help us. And then this giant devil man was pulling a cart.
Oh, the meat seller.
The abomination.
Two kinds of people.
Why are you so calm about that?
You do not know what kind of things I faced. What
Look,
horrors I've seen.
we're gonna take
Like
you
the
home.
tiny men with beards?
What?
The really short guys with beards and really big weapons. Nope, they didn't like us.
Dwarves?
Not
I don't
dwarves.
fucking know, man.
They don't know what dwarves are. Well, you're gonna get a kicker for a lot of things that are in our party.
Wait till
Wait till we all step
Rowan
out.
comes out. Once Rowan comes out, shit's about to get real.
Yeah, and then we we were.
Yep.
Sorry for trying to take food, but it's been several days and we can't hit shit with these. Like, I tried to shoot a tree, it went behind me.
Oh shit.
The fact that you
I'm
have
telling
survived this long is a testament to your abilities.
Telling you, it's like caterpillar bow. That's what fucked them.
Listen, we need to help these kids.
That's a devil's
Otherwise,
bell. Tries to kill
they're
you
dead.
and your friends.
I'm surprised they haven't shot themselves with a bow, to be honest.
One of them's limping and we haven't noticed yet.
Yeah, there's an arrow wound right in his arm. That's why it's broken.
That just got healed.
Oh
There's an
man.
arrow in your leg.
At least not on the knee.
Yeah. God, I would hate for these kids to be buried. They'd be fucked in this world.
Well,
They are getting pretty loud, and it is getting pretty. The dawn sun is slowly rising, so those of you who are lighter sleepers are definitely hearing these kids just retell their whole tale in a mix of just confusion, emotion, and as soon as Jackal steps out, they all hide behind Genesis.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, good morning.
I see we got the Lost Wanderers, I'm gonna have to guess now from what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Completely screwed. They would die out here without us.
I kind of figured when I saw the fancy looking one looking all dirty like that.
But, on the plus side, they're from the Earldom.
Yay.
Which reminds me, what's a light switch?
What
What's the
is...
lights on?
What the? Wait, you mean you don't have a spell where it's just a light that you just closely do the thing?
have you heard of a fucking candle?
Prestidigitation.
It doesn't do that.
Jackal, seeing them starting to back away and everything, just says, "Stop right there. If you go out there..."
Jackal moves again, they move behind Genesis. They don't know which one's scarier, Magic or Jekyll.
Seriously, I am the least, well... Okay, you know, it's probably a scenario at least to some degree.
Alright,
As you're like saying that, Drake comes up behind you, like you're fucking not.
see that big one right there? And Genesis points to Elric. That's his daughter. He has some sympathy for kids.
Normally, yes.
Hildy waves.
They kind of lost their father in the wilderness.
Don't worry, I'll get you home.
Yeah, and then from the looks of it, you guys need food, so...
Zephyr!
Were these,
The-
the
We have
ones,
gas.
were these the ones sneaking up to our sleeping party?
They were desperate. Let them be. They need food, so...
Maybe?
It's not a mate. Like, now Jack is a little annoyed, but he's trying to be soft about it. Or at least
You
kind
had a giant, like, reflective thing. We thought you might have food and be nice. You were not nice.
We were asleep.
Okay,
Just woke
I'm
up.
going
Okay.
to be as blunt as possible on this here. We're
It
traveling
seems
on
like you usually are.
we're on the road. We deal with a
Fair.
lot of dangerous things. I'm sure you met some of those dangers out there. We were on edge. You guys were sneaking up on us.
Wait,
Please
about
do the
bird.
math.
We sleep in the dome because the phasey moves.
They know. What about the phasing miss?
Oh
Yeah.
crap! You dealt with those things too.
Oh, good luck with that.
Well, really, they dealt with us.
Did you win?
I don't
No.
think. Jackal looks at it.
No.
Jackal
They were
just takes a better look at them. No, I think they were just lucky to survive.
Okay, here. Do you have any, here's a weird question. We don't have any metal on hand, like in the cart, right?
You probably do.
Oh wait, I did, because I literally specifically asked to bring
Like, I thought
some
you
with me.
bunch a whole. I thought you bought a bunch of just a whole bunch of scrap
He
metal.
said you better.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you do. You bought it.
You
bought
it?
What you buying?
What are you buying?
Anyway,
Right.
if you would all at least sit around for a little bit, I'll make you something that could actually be a little bit more effective. Actually, wait, no, never mind. I don't think I should trust you with the knife right now. How
Not
good
right
are you
now.
at defending yourself?
Also,
very.
before we continue this discussion, Callisti, you said they're from the Earldom thing place?
Yep.
Right. So, I don't know much about the Earldom, but from what I've been hearing, Brace yourselves because you're gonna see more exotic people. Just don't say anything rude.
Too late about that. Pickle.
John's face just turns bright red.
Yeah. So,
Maybe they can tell if our outfits look good.
so I'm going to go out of my way of apologizing for snarling at you guys a bit. But please put yourselves in our situation. We're in the middle of the road. It was nighttime, and people seeking up with possible banditry and people who will be more than happy to slit our throats in the middle of the night to steal our stuff.
Quick,
Yes.
one question. What is a bandit tree?
Oh,
It's
God.
where bandits grow on.
What is a bandit?
A person that will steal your goods while killing you.
Jack
Well, we thought you were.
But that's against the law.
Welcome
In
to
the
the
wild,
lawless
there is no law
frontier,
of the
buddy.
jungle.
Like you guys,
out here.
you guys are making jokes right now, but they all look extremely confused.
No, Jack was serious. But he
These
said,
people and there is no law in the wild.
no, Jack was being dead serious. He's like, nah,
Dog,
welcome to the wild frontiers, buddy.
Mhm.
Felicity pulls out a map, and she pulls it out. You see this
No.
circle here? This is where your laws have effect. Everything
Right.
out here.
Anarchy.
Do you know what a dragon is?
Why are you coughing?
There's stories
Nothing.
of
Don't
those
worry about it.
things.
Okay, so there's a massive war occurring in the rest of the world that you guys don't apparently have any idea about.
I think it's better that they're ignorant, to be
You have
honest.
said another word we don't know.
Okay,
War?
listen.
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding?
Okay,
Why did they- Oh,
You know
I
what?
feel like now we're running into a controlled society.
You know
and
what?
I don't like it.
Alright. I greatly sympathize and I pity you guys, so we'll share some food and I guess whatever Genesis has offered you because he seems to be very protective of you guys. I'm gonna go help Zephyr with the cooking if I can. This is too
I
much for
have
my
never-
mind.
I have never seen someone so ignorant.
Holy
What?
shit, Zephyr! Did you hear these people? You actually, you all hear
What
this?
the fuck?
I think every ability I have is like the source of their trauma.
My existence is their trauma.
wait till Mavis comes out.
Of the trauma.
Oh yeah, once Rowan goes,
Rowan, yes,
still in the
Rowan.
dome.
Yeah.
yeah, they're gonna
I'm
think a
hanging out
devil's
with-
walking the earth.
Listen, kids, there's something that I need to tell you, though. If you're confused at what Callisti, my friend, is, and I point at Callisti.
Not in the dome.
Oh, I thought you were still there.
No, I'm sorry. Rowan was asking me questions.
Oh.
You're good. Keep going.
None of us here are human. Just letting you know.
And this is how we get.
Now I walk out of the dome.
And thus
I was
the
just
kids
hanging
were-
by hell
Walks
no.
out to do morning stretches.
I love today and the sun.
I turn around to see Rowan and I'm like, fuck.
Devin faints.
Okay,
Alright.
okay, let's back this up.
There's a lot of pointing and stammering.
Let's back this up a little. Do you know the names of any other races that happen to be in there, or is it all humans? Because that's going to be complicated.
Genesis looks down at the ground because he knows that they answer. Damn it.
No.
Okay. There's a lot you don't know.
Well, apparently.
Come.
We have a long road.
Yeah. All right. Who's ready for story time with Elric?
Do I see any of them with the bow that I saw?
Devin just fell on it and broke it.
Well, someone had to break it.
There are two. John also has a bow. It's about the same quality.
So you guys were the ones hiding in the bushes.
There you end up. Never mind. A really bad.
Yeah?
Your bow sucks.
Oh shit!
Devil comes out in the morning, says "fuck you, get good, kid," and then goes back to sleep.
Fucking hell.
Jackal's gonna go over to Zephyr. Like, Zephyr, I'm just gonna help you however I can, but holy cow, those three are definitely, and what's ahead of us is going to be somewhat shocking.
Honestly, just, well, you clear a space in here and they can sit in the cart.
Yeah, I can
Like,
do that.
In their own little spot. Move our stuff away.
Just get them a good warm meal. I understand what it means to be starving and on
I'm
the
doing
run.
breakfast burritos.
As do I.
Well, try to give them
Yeah.
something that could also be easy on their stomach because, not having proper meal for a good amount of days is going to do horrors to the stomach.
So John, Kevin, and Devin
Puts
was
away
it?
my jar of salsa that I just made.
Yes, please, we don't want to override their senses first thing in the morning.
As one of them's already fainted on the ground.
I'll make him tea too.
Jackal pokes his head over to the other side. Hey, Rowan, did you see this, you see this craziness?
Rowan's not paying attention at the moment.
Rowan, are you seeing this shit?
He looks over
Rowan's
to...
grabbing his sniggity snack.
Alright, then he looks over to Genesis. How about you, Genesis? Are you, you handling all this alright?
Yeah.
Whilst I was getting cookies.
I'll take,
I'm not.
I'm just my responsibility. Oh, what the hell? I'll be responsible of them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we all will know where. It's not all on you.
Of course. But I know what it's like to be stranded in the wilderness without parents.
I'm just gonna hand them some breakfasty rations, and it's probably the first time they saw me, like, that close, so they don't see pupils in my eyes.
Kevin and John will take them, and Devin will soon rise as...
Don't touch the donkey. I didn't say that. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
The queen.
Jackal...
Word of caution to you three. I point at a hell no and say, that is the queen. Do not refer to her as what he just said. For the love of God, just don't.
I just forgot there was another name for it, and I'm tired.
Of course. It is
Just-
the queen.
Steer clear of her. Alright?
Bow.
Don't you have peaches? Apparently,
Bow.
she loves those.
Yes. And when you hand her one, bow.
You don't have to bow.
There's a lot of rules.
Don't.
We're just trying to have her not kick you in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think you guys can survive a kick to the head. Maybe a boot to the head, but that's different.
Does she kick harder than the emus?
She killed a
Probably.
slew of vampires.
Oh yeah, that happened.
What's a vampire?
I'm done.
Oh.
Jackal's going to actually talk to Hell No for a very brief moment and just says, Hell No, I know you have strong standards, but unfortunately we got 3 new idiots joining us, and they're probably as smart as rocks.
I take offense to that. Some rocks are smarter.
No. Oh. Wait.
This is Jackal trying to placate Hell No's standards for a little bit.
I was thinking a really tongue-in-cheek joke because
Yeah.
rocks are the birds.
Yeah, I know. I know. At the same time.
So,
my dog is a rock.
They mentioned a dire eagle or a rock. We need to be careful.
Of course. At least it's free food for eating, so I'm not too worried about that. They can barely fight us. Oh yeah, meal.
What?
Yeah, it's not that hard. Those stone birds you're talking about, or eagle things, they go down pretty easily and make really good meals, especially a good stew.
It's a really fucking big bird. Like,
Yep,
I don't think you understand how big it was.
I
Was
do.
it yellow?
Like, you're a big dude, but wow, you were actually really big.
Was it yellow?
Don't. Let me put it to you this way, kids. You haven't been out here long enough to know how to survive where most of us have. So, we at least have a general idea of what we're getting into.
You're lucky to be alive.
Bro, I'm surprised you even made it this far.
They're even more luckier because they ran into us and not any of the other possible dangers or the actual
Luckily, we're on
bandits.
this side of Great Cliff.
The light guided them to us.
Because the spiders are still on the other one.
True.
Oh, right, the giant spiders.
Yeah, they could have been giant spider meals. That would have been funny.
Jackal
Guys,
looks...
guys, not helping. We already have one fainted.
Yeah, no, Jackal literally looks at the other three, the two standing newcomers. He's like, yes, just in case you're wondering, we're not joking. This is actual seriousness. There are giant spiders. I hope you know what spiders are.
Yeah, of course we know what spiders are. Like, a
Okay.
giant one's gonna be like... What, how big? They can't be that big.
It's about 6 feet tall.
Crap.
12.
Put it this way. He points at Elric. You see how tall he is? There are some that are bigger than him.
Those ones suck.
I mean, look, and Jackal looking at Elric's like, look, I know I had to use them for emergency rations, but come on.
Yeah, it's
We-
what it is. Good.
You eat everything, don't you?
Is there a
Yeah.
problem with that?
Just a question.
Theoretically, yes, but we're not going to challenge you considering how many dwarven pies you've eaten.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they don't even know about the joys of dwarven pie.
They don't even know what dwarves are.
Oh.
Should we load up?
Yeah.
I'm already sitting in my...
We can
Yeah, I imagine Zephyr's like cooking a meal while we're also just talking.
we can
Kinda-
tell these ghost stories on the cart.
I don't even think
Then
they're
have
Are you-
tell us stories
wait,
about their home. We're not
How-
going to do this completely.
How exactly are there ghosts? We haven't fought any ghosts as of yet.
Oh my god.
Did everyone go potty?
Technically... I mean,
Are we
well, I don't
ready?
think I'm dead.
Yes, princess.
No, I think I still have to go to the restroom actually. Give me about 5 minutes.
I guess true, we did fought a vampire spawn, zombies, I guess. Yeah, that was the most horrible thing I've...
Don't forget the Archduke that we ran from.
Oh, the Archdevil, you mean?
That's
yeah.
that was a fiend of some sort. I don't even know what the heck it was.
It was an
I love how
abomination.
it just like...
Break them.
I think they're already broken because 2 of them are passed out on the ground. As Elric just
Well-
grabs.
You're safe with us now because we've fought
You're
and defeated everything thus far.
To be honest with you, if we're running, you need to run faster.
Okay.
Otherwise, stay in the cart.
Don't worry.
Oh my god, I hate that description. That's
I'll
because
take
it's
care
so
of
true. I can't.
Right.
Alright.
Oh, right. Introductions, I guess, since we'll be traveling together. I'm Jackal. Who are you people again?
Kevin and John.
Okay.
You know, they could speak for themselves, Genesis.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
I really
by the
don't
way.
like that holier-than-thou mindset of yours right now. I'm thinking understanding Calliste's dislike for religious types.
Alright, let's not have fighting in the cart while we have guests. We can do it afterwards.
Of course, because we know who would win.
Alright, but seriously, not stoke the fucking bear. If you two are going to fight in the cart, you're going to do it outside of it and handle it. Otherwise, I'm not dealing with it. We have guests, we're going to actually be nice and try to accommodate them, not make it worse.
Understood,
Forgive me.
understood. I'll play nice.
Alright. Hell no, sorry about the extra weight. As Elric kind of just gives her a pat before he hops on to like driving.
Elmo seems pleased with the challenge. Still lighter than the giant stone door you guys made me carry back last time.
Oh yeah, I remember the stone door. I had a conversation.
That was well worth the money that we spent to bring it back.
I'm Rowan, now that there's space to speak.
Now that everyone
Sorry,
shut
I
the
was-
fuck up.
Sorry I was rude to you. I'm grumpy in the morning.
Oh, I'm named Callisti. If you didn't know.
Also,
I'm Zephyr. This is Hades. The excited living rock.
if either of you wish, or any of you wish, you can come up front to kind of get a view of the land as we're going by. Or you could stay in the back with the others. It means nothing to me. Elric looks at the other three.
Kelly seems to be one of the more curious. He's been the one doing most of the talking.
Okay.
So he seems to be pretty curious. So he will sit up front.
Alright, now let me tell you the story of Nogret Cause and the Great Revolution.
Oh god.
Jackal just visibly rolls his eyes and says, "Alright, I'm just gonna watch the rear guard in case we got something coming after us."
Do you, swing that thing? And he points at your sword.
Yeah, like this. Elric just, one hand pommels it. Just back and forth with ease. Been doing this since birth.
Well, that's scary.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm so used to people just kind of getting used to that thing, so I do apologize if it throws you off.
Oh crap! If they went to see
I've had a
Christy's family.
really bad week.
I understand.
A man who could wield a massive slab of iron as a sword is the least shocking thing I've seen.
Well, thankfully I know how to swing this very well and protect. So, at the very least, you'll be fine. Until I fall down, then it kind of falls on everyone else.
What can make you fall down?
A lot of things. You want the list?
Oh no.
I do start rattling off as you continue through your day. Alright, so this will be the first half of this day. You will still be in Growmark, so can I get a D10 from someone?
I'll take the roll this time. D10, here we go. Oh shit. I get a 10.
Nice.
Well, shit, we're gonna die.
Yeah, never mind.
Alright.
Here comes a rock.
And it's gonna hit Callisti.
I'm not sure.
No, Syndra's not on this one.
Callisti also got hit by a rock, to be fair.
He's getting hit by a rock.
Is that Tarask I see?
I'm worried. I'm worried. Depending on how it goes, either good for a 10 or bad for a 10.
To be honest, a basic stat to Rask you guys could probably take right now.
Probably. If we go off manual, yeah.
Yeah, just straight, SRD fucking Tarask. You guys could probably take it. It doesn't have that much health. And the way you guys do fucking damage, it's insane.
I've lost 2 characters to Tarask.
You have to realize we're also homebrewed out the ass, so it's a lot easier
Yeah.
for us.
Oh, of course. But, yeah, with a 10, nothing happens. So, continue on with your day. You get off of the main road, and you start heading off into the wilds, the untamed wilds. And now you guys have learned a bit about the three boys. The John comes from a very affluent family from Ospioc, and his father was in the running for the dukedom, but then for some reason decided to go on this really fun hunting trip in the middle of the night.
That's suspicious.
That's weird.
That's extremely suspicious, and I can't help but wonder, but did your father talk to anybody before this hunting trip?
No. I mean, he talked to Devin and Kevin's dads, and they came along.
And now they are where exactly?
Dead.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
I mean, before this.
He was a politician. He talked to everybody.
I hate politics.
Okay.
Was he the kissing babies kind of politician?
Okay, let me
It's a
narrow
little
down.
weird.
Let me narrow down the question here. Was there anyone in particular that he had consistent talks with? As in, like, private chats, or you notice someone that, I don't know, seemed to stand out in the exotic matter? Not like us, because that would be a bit of an obvious
Where
splitting
it
act.
come?
I'm sorry, what,
Yeah,
Jen?
I mean, there's the constant people that want favors. There's his political aides. What are you fishing for here, guy?
Is there anybody that would want your dad dead?
Pretty much.
I think honestly they have no idea what's outside of the earldom.
Exactly.
Murder's illegal. What's
Oh, God.
why does that not get through your guys' heads?
Okay, just
because
a
it's
moment.
illegal,
Okay.
does it?
Callisti,
Murder is illegal where we are too. It honestly wouldn't stop anyone except for, in the cities, and, you defend yourself out here.
alright.
Plus, it's not illegal. How do I put this? It's illegal if
A wild animal does it.
And if you get
Exactly.
caught,
not so much getting caught. If you make it look like an accident,
trust me, kids, there's a such thing as corruption.
There's
I know
also
it all too well.
assassinations and horrific things happening. What I'm trying to get at is who would benefit most with your father gone with this politician situation he's in?
Ask yourself that slower. A politician running for an office. Who would benefit best from that?
Other
I don't know.
probably
There you go. That was hard to fucking figure out.
all right, let's not.
Well,
I think what Jackal was fishing for, was there any
Anyone in
specific
particular?
person, yeah, that seemed to be very distasteful of your father, even if it was a political opponent?
The Earl.
bingo. We
What?
should be wary when we go in there.
I mean, we were going to be either way, so it's not like anything changed.
And also, bringing these kids back, we gotta keep an eye on them.
I feel like that's going to be a huge target on their back when I already have one. I don't need two.
Of course, but, them
It's
coming
actually
back
3,
into a
but
kingdom,
who's counting?
Wait, what? Wait, why 3?
well, the 3 of them going back into a kingdom that they're,
Earldom.
they're supposed to be dead. Yeah, Earldom. They're supposed to be, quote-unquote, dead with their fathers.
No, that's not what I'm worried about. It's
From the stories, I'm pretty sure it wasn't assassination.
I'm just
think so.
I don't know.
I'm just
It
trying
sounds
to
fishy.
I'm just hoping that we don't have to get involved in another situation like Novid Cross, overt cause.
So do I, but
Yeah.
but it's slowly looking like it might, which sucks.
I hope not, and we're just blowing, I guess the expression would be, setting fire in a wheat stall that doesn't need to be set on fire.
Actually, I have a question. Since you seem to be of the land that we're heading to, did you see a big man like me, black mustache? Looks like probably a miner.
Mustache?
Or, sorry, not mustache, beard. I actually forgot his image because it's been a minute, but Jeeva should know who I'm talking about above table.
Oh yeah.
Silly. Elric, Goliaths don't have beards.
The guy's not a Goliath.
Heaven and Devin looked at each other, then look at you. Yeah, actually, he showed up a couple days before we left.
Okay. What did...
But he did not look like a child.
Ouch.
I'd say a child, but okay.
He said a minor.
Oh, no. Do you not know what
I'm
they
gonna
mine
throw
is?
up.
Yeah, that hurt me, and I hate that shit. Do that shit to everyone else. Do you not know what a mine is? Like, for resources, for iron, or ore?
They're just kind of looking at you.
Easy.
A cave in the ground.
I doubt that you know what a cave is.
Oh, we
I
slept
hope-
in a few of those this week.
Okay, so imagine that, but there's like this, and he holds out some raw iron that he probably has in his pack. It looks like this.
Alright, hold on. Just to clarify the difference, there are two miners, and we're getting them mixed up. The one we're looking for is spelled M-I-N-E-R. I think the one you guys were making that mistake of is with the O instead of the E.
Jekyll, I don't think they know what a miner is to begin with.
Yeah, no. I'm just trying to, alleviate my own so much shortage of brain cells.
I don't think it's shortage of brain cells, it's just general ignorance because they don't seem to have left their homeland and have a sheltered life.
Jackal just kind of like puts his head in his face into his hands and is just frustrated with the situation.
It's like Jekyll, but playing out in real time.
He just scoots over to Callisti and just whispers, I'm really hoping it's not an overcall situation, but at the same time, holy cow, I cannot believe the situation of ignorance.
Okay. Jackal, if it is an overcaused situation, we're just gonna leave.
Please.
Unless it is an overcaused situation, in which case we can't.
The moment we step in, we step in and are told, no. Damn.
Just so you know, there's
At
a...
this point, I'm not even sure we're gonna make it past the border, so...
We'll find out, I guess.
Get out. You could just perform some pookie.
Wait,
No problem. Just kick us out.
we were told that exotic races do not exist in there from back in Craven Cliff. From those
Apparently they don't know what a gnome is. Or a dwarf. That's not really exotic.
That's depressing, actually.
You're right.
I doubt
just-
they know any of the
I
races
mean,
that
exotic
we are.
is, she motions to herself and then at Rowan, this is exotic,
Jag also is about to point to himself, then pauses and is like, I'm just wondering what effect that land is going to have on us if... Well, I'm sure Elric's, one of you guys said it out loud to them, but none of us are actually human.
Yeah.
Say shit.
I let them know.
Which doesn't
That
make
none of us
sense,
are human.
because the only people that don't look like people are Felicity and Rowan.
Like to point out, the man that also came into your town wasn't human. He's... fuck, what was he? Was he like half human, half dwarf? I don't think we were.
Half giant.
Oh yeah, half giant. That would be a giant, which is funny because he's smaller than I am. Don't think too hard. You actually will hurt yourself.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to swear them to secrecy.
Oh, yeah.
I don't.
Oh, we just saved their lives, so don't bite the hand that feeds.
Jackal, I'm just gonna roll this for Jackal. Let's see if he's willing to do this. No, he's not gonna do it, but he says, alright. Just so you know, there are, in this particular outside world that you guys are ignorant of, there are those that look like you guys, but we are not.
Genesis raises his hand.
Like this guy, as he points at Genesis.
Guilty.
And myself. This is actually kind of knocks out himself with the sword, and you hear like the resounding rock skin. That's actually pure rock.
And me.
As you go to tap on yourself, you feel the pommel of a dagger whack you on the head from the top of the cart, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you just hear scurrying back.
So, I guess my daughter is technically half... Hildy's half dwarf, right? Because Bryn is dwarf?
No, Bryn's a Goliath.
Okay. It's just funny. I think my perspective is skewed because Elric's so fucking tall.
Yeah, you're just a genetic anomaly for your family. Hildy flips her head down from the top of the cart, just gives him a thumbs up and a wave.
So feel free to ask any question you would like, or not, at this point, because it's going to be a long day, or long week, actually.
Yeah.
John pipes up. I have no idea where to even start.
Don't worry, we have... Felicity, how many days do we have left till we get there?
No, the thing is, I don't know how we got out of the earldom. Again, that's also illegal.
Wait, what?
Wait, so it's illegal to leave?
For residents, yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
See, here, okay, going back to the whole murdering thing, that's illegal. Yet you did something that was illegal, but it was done, right?
I'm more curious about the
do
question.
something illegal, you go to jail.
Are you in jail?
Weird question, side tangent. I heard about this disc. What is a pizza?
Food.
Okay,
You need to be more specific.
It's like dough with tomatoes on it, and cheese, and
You said these
all
are young
sorts of things on
adults.
top, right? Yeah.
Except for take notes.
Is that for write that down?
Write it down. Write that down.
We're learning how to make pizza in the fantasy world.
Jackal.
You said these like young adults, or
Yeah, you'd think any, they probably range from like 16 to 19.
Oh, so around Felicity and Jackal's
Jackal.
age.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say.
Yeah, y'all live different lives, okay?
Well, no, we got that. We picked that up the second we started talking to them, and they didn't know how to fight a fucking...
Jackal pauses and then says, wait, you said you are exiting the earldom's illegal for residents. Is there a border by any chance that you had to pass through?
Usually there's a border guard, but where we went, there wasn't one.
Okay.
Maybe show us where that is.
That would be great if we know where here was.
We can
Well-
know when we at least get close.
Alright.
Maybe?
I'm gonna ask this, but you, Jordoba, the map. How much do you know of this stuff? Like,
Oh yeah.
in history books
That
or
was actually-
whatnot. I'm sure you must have something.
what?
You don't know about Jordoba, the land that we're currently in, where Ospioc exists.
No, we're told this whole place is called Ospioc. And we just live in the Earldom.
Ah!
Gosh.
Oh dear, as Callisti rolls out the map. See, we're out here in what's called No Man's Land.
Every time we open our mouths, it seems to irritate you more.
It's not that we're
It's not
irritated. We're just shocked.
That's not gonna stop.
We are shocked just as you guys are shocked as about us.
Yeah, like I
So
have no
then,
idea
can
what
you please stop sounding angry? Because John's getting nervous.
I
the...
think
Sorry.
the thing that we're thinking about is we're about to enter a land that's going to
That-
irritate us.
And it also seems that they keep their people under lock and key of what they know of knowledge.
Actually, I'm starting to think of something. Elric, can I talk to you for a brief second?
I need someone else to drive. Jen, you got it?
What? What?
You're driving. Jackal wasn't talking. I can't let these kids drive.
I'm barely learning, but
All right,
okay.
you got it. Hell no,
Shut-
take the realm.
Just for 5 minutes. I have a bad suspicion now about this whole situation. Not for you
Without
three,
missing a
but
step, the reins are passed and everything, but it's just the hell no drives yourself.
Yeah, I figured.
Hell no goes where hell no pleases.
yeah.
Elric at least just steers her slightly because
We're
Yeah.
going in circles, aren't we?
either way. So Elric walks to the back. What's up?
Okay, you mentioned that this guy wants to challenge you with that whole rune thing, right? Or information on the rune.
Correct.
And these people don't know a thing about Jordoba, or the world that we live in, or anything
Correct.
outside of Earldom.
Also correct.
You notice that they acted weird when they saw magic?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what the fuck the void rune does, so for all I know, it could be him working behind the scenes to pull a lot of strings, which worries me.
Okay, because my worriment, or the very least what I'm thinking of, this guy's deliberately bringing you into a trap. More and more
I'm
than
well
thinking
aware.
about it.
I kind of figured the moment he had mentioned it prior. The only difference is I at least have some awakening runes, and I did, well, you were gone. I kind of left this out. I did hit an, I'll call it like a fully activated form a little bit, but it also almost killed me, so that's fun.
Okay. Here's the thing that I'm kind of worried about now. And not because of the weird details you did not disclose to me, because I don't care about that. What if this place has a weird adverse effect on all of us, magically inclined? And I don't just
don't
mean,
rely-
like Callisti not casting spells, or me not being able to shift. Like, what about all of our abilities and equipment?
I mean, at the very least, I'm probably the most unaffected by that.
Jackal points right to the sword.
Sword's just a sword. The only thing that makes it different is the runes on it.
Alright. So, here's a wild idea. What happens if all your runes are turned off and you can't activate them again?
how it goes. Hasn't happened yet. Look, I'm well aware of what we're walking into is probably tilted heavily in the enemy's favor. But like I said before, considering the soul giant that's probably roaming around almost freely, I'd rather take the risk on this rather than letting people die to whatever the fuck that is.
Wait. There's a soul giant roaming around? I thought it was fucked off elsewhere.
Nope. Allegedly, from what Dulcian had told me, because I had looked into this, or had asked her about it, there is a soul giant, and I had asked her about the void rune, but apparently that really didn't go too far. So I had her and Bryn working on something to at least figure out where the fuck the soul giant's going. So we can at least keep tabs on it.
You know, the more I keep hearing about soul stuff, I'm starting to worry about my own situation.
That's why I think it's high risk, high reward what we're going into, because if we get the rune, then we won't have to worry about it as much, as I could probably put the rune on most of your equipment and armaments, enough so it won't immediately suck out your soul. If it supposedly does counteract, as the legends say, which, God.
I suppose the last question I'm gonna ask, did this guy show you his rune thing that he has to clarify that he has it?
The only time I talked to him was once in a bar way back in Tent Town. And he seemed to know of me and at least know some general rune speak. So he would at least have to be wary of rune keepers, which...
Tent Town.
Unless...
The place where I knew you as Brock Beefington with you all the drinking.
Pretty much. And I didn't make it known about the runes at all, so the fact that he was able to pick it out either means he knows or he's hiding something, so...
Did it maybe not occur to you that he could also be part of the Burnt Coalition and it's just baiting you into the situation?
If it's the Burnt Coalition, it's better to kill him and take the rune rather than them have it.
Alright.
I know going into this that it, like I said before when we started, I knew going into this that this was going to be probably a trap. You don't have to follow me into it if you don't wish. And like I said, if it's not advantageous for us, then hopefully we could just leave or get ourselves kicked out of town. And then we'll worry about it later.
And I said before, I'm sticking with you guys because of the contract and trying to mend fences. It's just, holy shit, we're going into another Milford cause, aren't we? Alright.
Into the frying pan and out of the frying pan into the fire, as usual.
I think at this point we're going to go straight into the mouth of Marthane if we can survive that.
Either way, we should be fine, so...
Alright.
At least for now, let's try to talk to the kids and hope to God they aren't dying on the inside.
I'm dying on the inside. I think anyone who has enough awareness and intelligence is dying on the inside. Before Declisty, I think she's probably coping by writing a book.
No,
So, Mr. Zephyr, you've never been to a grocery store?
Oh, fucking...
You mean a market?
Maybe, like, it's a big building with food in it that you pay for and leave.
Fuck?
Food libraries.
A tavern?
No, I mean, I know we know what a tavern is. That's like a bar.
Oh, thank fuck! Alric grabs the ring.
No, I'm talking about like a grocery store, like ingredients. He picks up like a potato, like this.
You don't just grow them like farmers.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
No, I'm just more surprised where they're getting their supplies from.
Yeah, actually, that does bring up a... Let me circle back. If you don't know what a farmer is, how the hell do you get supplies to this grocery store?
I don't know. They just get a couple of deliveries, like every couple of weeks, and they just stock the shelves.
I'm Jeebus, for the love of God, please tell me there's not cars in this place.
No.
I'm gonna okay. It's gonna go true urban fantasy, and it's just gonna get lost in the sauce very fast.
Yeah, I was like, that'd be a little too much.
Like the food is already made?
No. Like, you take the ingredients home and you well, my mom made it, or John's maid made it, but they go out, you get the ingredients at the grocery store, and you come home. One place.
So I'm guessing there's a lot of people in this grocery store.
I've always
It
hunted
get kind of crowded
manual.
some days.
Wait,
I'm just trying to process.
please
Yes.
tell me you at least pay things with gold and silver.
I was gonna fuck with you, but yeah,
Okay, good.
fine.
I thought you were gonna hit me with. I thought you were gonna hit me with greenbacks.
We
and
can't
actually
have
gonna
no
leave.
magic and be broke. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was about to fuck with you. I was like, nah.
You're gonna hit us with the greenbacks.
John, you've got some coins on you, right? He takes out a couple of pieces of of silver, and each piece has the same middle-aged guy's face on it.
Who's that?
I've never seen
Duke.
that before. Who?
The Duke?
The Duke of
Never seen him.
Earldom?
I'm sorry, the Earl?
I don't know an Earl. I know a Carl though.
Jackal you just hear Jackal's head go right to one of the
Hit his head
box
off the side of
container.
the
Yeah,
cart.
no, he just hits his head onto the container. All right. Does this Earl have a particular name, or is he just known as the Earl?
Yeah, that's actually. a
Well,
good
once
point.
you become the Earl, you forego everything and you're just the Earl.
Oh, so it's an honorary title, and that's weird, but also not.
So, weird question.
Yeah.
Who enforces the laws of Ospioc?
The Earl.
I mean, like,
Are there
say you
knights?
broke a law. Who
You go to
comes
jail.
and- yeah, but
Who sends
takes
them to jail?
No, you just go to jail.
What, like the jail runs at you?
Like
You
you
do a
walk?
crime, you're in jail.
Oh, you physically walk to the jail.
No. Say I took John's coin purse right now. I would take the coin purse, and then I would be in jail.
Wait,
Like teleport?
you suddenly just appear in jail?
Yeah, you go to jail. How is this so hard?
Because there's a difference. There's a difference.
Oh,
Okay, wait.
When you
wait,
say
wait.
go to jail, it means that you're walking to jail, admitting your guilt. There's a lot of people who will not admit their guilt.
Okay, wait. I
Jail.
think we're missing the magical component here.
The what?
Okay,
Have
you
to know
understand
magic.
our world.
We don't know what magic
you
is.
You don't just, well,
you can.
okay, I can suddenly appear in some other place, but it's not because we broke a law or something. It's just I can do that, but I think what he's saying is you just appear in jail. You know, like we teleport places.
So there is magic in the Earldom.
I don't think they know what that means. I think
No.
they just yeah.
That's not.
That's illegal.
You do see the irony of what you're saying, right?
It seems like their government
So,
break their own
This
laws.
is a question. If we take you back home, and you've technically broke the law,
They will go to jail, apparently.
To be honest, I think jail is probably
Oh,
the safest place for them.
shit.
Yeah. This is what we're trying to figure out here.
because, I mean, then that brings the question of, if we enter, do we go directly to jail?
Just by existing?
No,
Really?
by harboring 3 fugitives now.
Well, we didn't know they were fugitives.
And if
The-
they
No,
just
now
go,
we
we're
do.
not harboring
Now we
them.
do.
Yes, and also, remember this, Genesis, but the law is blind. It is, especially when it's the law written. And there's a bit of a bite to Jackal's commentary when he talks about law and written rules.
Either way, sounds like it's gonna be a huge pain in the ass.
You're telling me.
Well, what I'm actually suggesting is I know we're supposed to go through there, but the more we talk to people who are actually from there, the less I'm really inclined to do so. Especially considering, you know, the cargo we have. She, like, side-eyes Drake.
Drake flips
Hey,
off.
hey, Drake, do you want to like sit outside the city again?
No, this place seems fun.
If you immediately go to jail, we're not breaking him out, at least for a week.
I'm more
I
worried.
don't think he needs help.
I can get out.
Yeah. He
Here's-
punched a hole
Hey,
in
hey,
my
if
chest.
I immediately go to jail and these kids do, I can get them out. It'll be fine.
Honestly,
Wait.
that actually might be for the best.
My concern, and Jackal says a little more for everyone else here. I'm concerned is what is this place going to do to us who are not residents?
what is this place going
We
to
should
do?
be fine.
Find out.
Oh wait,
I mean,
So, like,
Residents.
travelers
I
do
tried-
come. You've got your visas,
Find
right?
out.
I mean,
Oh, wait.
So, like,
travelers.
what's going on? Sorry about that.
Border.
Oh, thank God. You wouldn't happen to know a fellow by the name of Jeff, would you?
No.
Okay, good. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no further questions.
So, wait a minute.
Hold up.
If magic is against the law, or behind closed doors, someone has a cut on their arm, and we try to heal it.
We will
jail?
go to jail.
I don't know. Well, it's never happened to you. You get a cut in your arm, you either get stitches or just wrap it up for a couple of days.
You don't have magic, that's why.
I'm just,
You know,
I'm saying magic equals poof jail.
I just know magic's illegal, man.
so basically, don't go openly casting it in the streets. I think as long as it's discreet, I think we could be fine. But I don't really want to test that either.
Well, items.
What's up with the epic music?
Ah, that's an idea.
That's what happens when you go to jail. The epic music plays.
You guys are in the swamp.
Whoa.
AL.
Not the first one.
There we go.
But, alright. Well, what happens if you get something worse than that would require stitching, like, say, your broken bone, or like a puncture wound or something?
You go to the doctor.
Right.
Do you not have hospitals?
We have
In a
an
way,
age.
Well,
we
no,
have
we
infirmaries.
a lot of them are led by clerics who are really good at their job.
That's a good question. Do you guys have religion?
No.
Oh, good.
Good.
Actually, that might be bad.
The apprehension in his voice was me going, do they? Did I write that down? I don't think I did.
Are they Roman? I can't believe they're Roman Catholic this whole time.
Oh no.
The word of the Lord.
Only.
The Church of Latter-day Saints.
Actually, let me ask this: if you do have religion, is it monotheistic or polytheistic? That also could be a very bad thing.
I mean,
I'd love to-
people can really worship whoever they want. I think we know about your gods. Could you rattle a few off? That one.
Moradin.
Goddess of pain.
Nope.
I'm sorry, what?
Sorry, what? We don't mention that name, Genesis.
Jackal was already going for the... Almost by instinct, he was going for the scimitar already. I'm like, I'm sorry, what?
Not an actual god.
You're right.
Asmodeus?
Oh, we know that one. Bad guy?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Raven Queen?
Nope.
Wow, your place does actually suck.
Jackal pauses for a moment to really think of something.
I mean, a lot of people just worship Ao.
Hey, yo.
Wait,
Never heard of him.
yeah, neither have I.
What?
Has Callisti ever heard of AO?
I was gonna say, above table.
Callisti absolutely has. The rest of you, it's kind of up to you guys.
No.
I was gonna say that. Surprised I could say AO and our ears just don't immediately fucking burn off.
No, you
I guess
know
it's different.
the god. You know the god of the gods is called Ao.
You just don't know his true name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wait,
It was a title.
You guys call it AO, but don't... Never mind. Apparently that's different stories.
Go on.
Well, AO would be a lot of magic in the stories. I mean, Moradin is punching mountains.
Actually, that brings up a good point. Is magic, like, in your stories considered anything, or...
What do you mean magic in the stories?
Do you have stories about, like, people that cast magic, or, like, narratives, books, I guess, about magic casters?
Yeah, in the heretic section.
Do you know
The Muffin Man.
why it's illegal?
Well, apparently, like, way back in the past, magic fucked up a whole bunch of stuff. The Earl said no, and then magic was illegal.
That sounds about right.
See, and that sounds like magic on its own, but I'm not going to mix
I didn't really pay attention in history class.
Is there anything else that we should know about Ospioc going in there that won't get us punched in the face? Or will, at this point.
I could probably think of a couple things, but not off the top of my head.
That's fine.
Don't break the law.
Weird, I haven't heard that one before.
Kind of a no-brainer.
I'm gonna have to ask a long list
Don't
of...
speak to anybody above your station unless you directly spoke to.
Oh, I hate that.
I'm sorry, what?
It's essentially... So, Zephyr, do you know the,
No, I just
royal...
wasn't paying attention.
So basically it's royal code where we can't talk to people that are superior to us.
Ugh.
Unless they speak to you first, correct?
Yeah, pretty much. Like
Jackal
above
actually
table, that's what it is.
makes the effort to go spit outside of the cart. Well,
No, I guess
that's-
freedom of speech is not a thing here. Great.
Well, I mean, it's not that different from the South, if you're asking that particular line of questioning.
Alright, so you can't speak your mind to anyone, which fucking sucks.
I mean, you could speak to your mind to, like, people of similar stations. Like, you guys can speak to, like, merchants and all that stuff. You're just not like the merchant lords or the nobles. Like, even though I'm older than John, I was able to talk to him until he's, like, decided to be my friend.
Wait. What? Is there some weird coming-of-age ritual that Ospioc has as well? Like where you choose your occupation?
Well, yeah. You go into the magistrate's office, you take the test, and you get placed in your job.
Oh god, it's just Japan.
Hey.
Jackal just rubbing the bridge of his nose. He just asks, alright. Do you guys have like a military force or mercenary group?
Knights?
Do you have city protectors? Actually, it's probably a better term.
Oh yeah, we've got the City Watch, and oh man, what are they called? Devin, you were trying to get into them. You mean the Knight Order? Oh yeah, we got, and then them, they protect the Duke directly, or the Earl directly.
Alright.
So I keep feeling like this is not going to be a great idea.
Look,
Most
we'll spend
definitely
like
isn't.
2 days there. When does voting start? Looked at them.
It started like 2 years ago.
Not what I meant. Like, how early do you have to get up to vote, or is it an all-day affair?
No, you should have to vote once a day.
Oh, so you can do it whenever?
Kind of a pain in the ass, but yeah.
This is
Oh shit, dudes, we haven't voted in like 8 days.
Oh, you
Jail.
definitely are going directly to jail. Good luck.
I suppose the question Elric has neglected to ask is, how mandatory is that voting?
Yes.
So it's not so much a God-given right, but you got to give or you're dead.
Or else. Jail.
Yes, you have to vote.
Okay,
Hey, how the thing?
Or you go to jail to get re-educated.
I'm sorry, what?
Word I don't like.
You mean brain?
What do you do in your guys' jails? You just leave them in? Like, no, they go to jail, they get re-educated, and come back an honorable citizen again.
Well, it depends on where the jail cell is.
Also depends on where you're at.
It
And
also
some of
depends-
ours are just a hole in the ground, and we throw things at people.
And some of
Or
them are just, or a stockade, like in Novert Cause, for public humiliation.
or more vicious places, they put you in an arena to fight with horrible monsters to the death.
Or sometimes the
I was gonna
knights
say,
beat
what
you.
you're saying is actually pretty tame, which is...
I like my jail.
Jackal
Yeah,
looks
how
over,
hard,
looks
yeah.
over to Elric's like, remember, not everybody is capable of fighting like we are.
I'm aware.
And he points to the 3 kids, or at least his 3 fellow young teens as himself are. I would hate to see those 3 being thrown into the Blue Ladies arena.
Why is she so blue?
You do
You
know,
know
he's
what?
referring to the...
You know what?
Blue
I'm not
dragon.
going to even answer your question, Genesis. You're going to have to ask me that one of all things.
I have no idea what
Jen,
that is.
He is referring to a blue dragon.
Ah,
Technically, I call her the Blue Bitch, but
Well, I'm trying not to curse as much because these kids seem kind of ignorant to everything, so I'm trying to humor.
yes.
they probably don't know what cussing is.
No, they probably do.
They
I
just
don't
heard,
cussing at you guys.
I was gonna say.
they were hearing me curse too, so...
Alright, any other rules being illegal outside of magic and voting?
Actually, better yet,
Uh,
Callisti, do you have a spare paper or something for them to write down of all the rules and laws that are illegal?
Would probably be for the best, to be honest.
Yeah,
none of the- like,
yeah,
we'll
but
try
writing
to-
down what we have already.
Well, try to remember, like, all legal things. Don't steal. Don't kill anybody. Like, what is illegal in your world? Like,
We're making it sound like we're a bunch of ruffians when we're really not.
I'm just gonna ask, like, the general, not the common sense ones, but more of the ones that we foreigners need to keep in mind of because we are entering the Earldom, and
all of these are common sense to us.
Okay,
Yes.
let me
Now
ask
here's-
this. If we say anything bad about the Earl, is that illegal? Openly.
I would assume so.
Not really. It's frowned upon, and will, if depending on the severity of it, it might happen. You can't just start riots in the streets.
No, that wasn't looking at starting riots. I was just curious if they suppressed any speech of people talking negatively about him. Or them, rather.
Not really.
Okay, well,
It's-
that's...
Kind of a job nobody wants.
Okay,
What do you
is
mean?
it illegal to carry weapons out in public?
No.
Good.
Okay, well, at least you don't have to worry about losing your sword, Elric. Just make sure you have it on the proper side.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
But
What
yeah,
is-
I mean, like every 10 years, there's a vote for a new earl, and the old earl gets something. I don't know, but if they go away, you don't see him again.
Alright, here's a question. And he looks at the silver coins that, was it Devin or Kevin?
But Devin and Kevin don't have any money to their names. It was John.
Oh, John. Wow, I was off completely. Hold.
Now we just need Mark and Luke.
That was the player just his thing. But anyway, Jackal picks up one of the silver coins from John. Alright. I'm a bit ignorant, but how long have these coins been minted with this guy's face on it? Or the Earl's face on it?
Well, now 12 years.
Circling back to something you said real quick, and I do apologize, Jekyll. What do you mean no one wants the job?
Well, yeah, you gotta renounce. You don't get to see your family anymore. You don't you just make you're just the guy at the head. You make all the rules and the laws and stuff, and
Oh, this sounds like
you don't have a family anymore. You don't have a name anymore. You're just the Duke or the Earl.
Wait, hold on. Something doesn't add up. You said the Earl's voted every 10 years?
This might be a retcon.
This is God fucking up, and then the player's picking it up. So I guess...
What did I say in the past?
You said 10 years. And then,
So I guess the coin would be minted for 10 years now.
Yes.
Over 12.
12 years now.
12 years. The vote has been going on for 2 years.
Okay, yeah,
Okay,
it works.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timeline
Okay.
fits. You're good.
Okay.
Good job. Good save.
Okay.
Good save.
I was like, I think I'm right here.
Good job, buddy.
Why has
Alright.
the vote been going on for 2 years then? Was there like a stalemate?
Yeah, they gotta get a majority vote.
How many lying factions are there? Please tell me there's not.
Well, there were 3 before John's dad.
Oh, this sounds like... Yep, there we go.
Yes. I'm sensing some corruption here.
No, I think it's more like somebody wants to break the stalemate already.
Mm-hmm.
And weird that one of them just happens to want to go hunting where no guards or no one can see.
In the middle of the night.
Yep.
He got eaten by a rock monster.
Like an actual rock.
No, it was like underground, like it was swimming through the ground.
Was that like
Oh,
a
we've seen
worm?
those before.
Sounds like a bullet.
Not to be confused with a bullet. But do you have guns where you're from?
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh, thank God. We don't have to explain that then.
I'm confused as to why they need weapons if murder is... never mind. I'm thinking way too much into this.
No,
Just
so am
because-
I.
Just because murder is illegal doesn't mean you don't need a weapon to defend yourself from people that aren't from your own place.
Well, wouldn't you go straight to jail if...
That is assuming that the
If
law...
you went hunting,
Also that.
Right.
I'm gonna guess that's not why you guys are out here.
Nope.
We occasionally.
Oh, we're from Gravencliff.
He probably points out the map. I imagine there's like a table in the back of the cart that's like set up for all of
boxes.
Yeah. And that's just where the map is sitting, where Callisti's just like pointing shit out.
We are here. We're going there.
So, you've seen the whole map of Jordoba, right? Like, this isn't your first time seeing this specific
They didn't
map.
know the name of Jordoba.
Of Ospioc, yeah?
The land. This continent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've seen the... Okay, good. So we can slowly start working. This land just sounds like it's gonna be shit. I hate going into it, but we kinda have to.
Do you kids have family when you go back?
Did you hear?
No, Jen's
Probably not.
referring to if there's any remaining family left
Correct.
in Earldom.
I think John still has a couple of, like, maids.
Do you not have mothers?
The whole family went on a hunting trip, Elric.
I wouldn't...
Mothers can go, according to what they said.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They said it was only their dads.
Yeah.
Slowly picking apart Jeebus's
Are you?
No, probably
Nope.
not. I'm just making a joke.
I love you.
Jack, what is
We
that?
have to
Okay.
say certain things for certain reasons.
Jack, what is that? Okay, so when you guys went out for the hunting, how many carts and how many people you were with?
I mean, we each had John's dad and him had a cart, and our dads and us had a cart.
So at the very least,
carts.
your moms should be back in the Earldom waiting for you, right?
What?
Your mothers.
Do you not know what a mother is?
Oh.
I mean, the three of us were raised by our dads. So, I mean, girls are raised by their moms.
Dang, Genesis is going through it right now.
Jack,
Callisti is zoning hard.
Jackal pauses, and if we get that gif of the person trying to figure out all that algebra stuff, that's just basically Jackal trying to put
Here, I
things
got it.
together.
I got it. I know which one you're talking about.
Oh boy.
I mean, we didn't want to bring it up, but it's kind of weird that, you know, you guys are hanging out.
Wait,
What?
Are your
Saying that
cities
men-
not separated?
No.
men hang out with men and women hang out with women?
Yes.
Or
Do you speak to women?
Like, are they illegal?
No, they're just on the other side of the city.
How are children born?
how's marriage?
A raffle?
Are you?
All right, what's the
Jackal-
raffle?
Jack's making a
Go
hard
on, I'm
blink.
ready for this. I'm ready. Elric's just like holding the reins together.
When
It's kind of like
you-
held on.
Come of age or get to a certain standing, you can join the raffle.
Continue.
A species.
Wait, so this raffle determines who you're matched up
Who
with.
you mate with? Yes.
Yeah, it's all about, you know,
There's no,
No, we
love
don't
involved.
No,
No.
we really don't.
We don't.
It's
We
just
have a
for
different system
procreation.
altogether.
It's called a marriage, where you can pick and choose who you like, rather than just have the choice be made for you.
However,
that doesn't make any sense.
yes,
That's
I don't think they
depressing,
have that.
actually.
They said that they only hung out with their dads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I thought the Blue Bitches territory and the governor was fucking stifling with goddamn
Okay.
rules.
Are you allowed to go to the other side of town?
The woman's side.
I would say
Like,
no.
just
No.
walk through?
No?
How are we going?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. How are we supposed to interact with
You
Rowan?
guys are travelers. If you have a visa, you're gonna be fine.
Oh.
Like,
Okay, so we're not
we
being
know.
limited to that.
Yeah, it's just from Ospec, or just from the city Ospec.
Is there a neutral territory then for when you win the raffle? For your partner or mate, I guess is the best way to put it, which disgusts me.
Yes, I mean, there's go into one of the hotels and you, well,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God. This just sounds like a breeding ground at this point.
It is a breeding ground. There's no love involved.
Curious,
I don't think-
but for foreigners, is there a place for the foreigners to go without having to interact with the rest of the city or the main rules of Ospec for a time?
no, you always have to follow the laws.
Not the laws in particular, more of like the voting and this.
No, when you're in
raffle.
Ospec, you have to vote.
Even if you're a foreigner.
Yeah.
Damn. As Jackal snaps his fingers for a brief moment, there's a little bit of electricity that comes out of it, but he's not aiming at anyone. He's just trying to find excuses to not follow all this craziness of Ospec.
Alright, so let me get this straight since we've got this all sorted out. You don't know what a mother is because you've never...
I know what a mother is. They take care of the daughters.
That physically hurts me on so many levels.
You and me both.
As you say that, because it just reminds Elric that he technically left his daughter with his wife.
I know this is a weird question, boys.
All you've been asking are weird questions.
It kind of goes both ways.
No, this one might be a little bit... Do you want to go home? Because I can offer you...
Yeah, it's the only safe place. What are you talking about?
It's really
Well,
not.
as I say, Gravencliff, you could be safe.
We left
Yeah.
and everybody died, and then we met you. Actually, we met a few other people, and they were very mean.
But also, you didn't know about that stuff. If you had been raised outside of Ospec,
You'd have
You'd
knowledge of what danger is.
What if I could tell you guys could live very comfortably at Gravencliff?
You know
All
the
that would matter is you talk about what goes on in Ospec. That's all it would take.
you could be very popular.
To be honest, yeah. Though they might also find it hard to adjust because there aren't light switches.
I'm going to.
Why do you say that like it's weird?
Because
it is to us.
It's not everywhere that you find a
I
light
am
switch.
against letting them go out of Ospec if they don't want to, because
Well, she was just offering.
I know, but I just want to make my thoughts clearer.
I mean, because they are possibly looking at jail time, and
But they broke
You
the
know,
law. And they seem adamant about following the law.
I'm just giving them another option.
I know.
You know, that law isn't the law out here.
I know. But the thing is, Jackal kind of leans a little bit closer to Callisti. I think they've already been brainwashed to a degree.
Well, yes, of course they show full signs of that problem, but you... Mostly because they keep having nervous twitches every time we ask them something that doesn't make sense logically.
Their logic is different from ours.
Yep,
Very
no
ass
kidding.
backwards.
That being said,
here's a couple of questions I need to wondering about, but what is the acceptable age to be put into the raffle? Or rather, is the raffle optional? For
Why are you asking, Jackal? Are you looking to meet your special someone?
I already have a special someone. I just want to know if we're going to be forced to do this, or can we avoid that since we're foreigners?
Valid point.
Foreigners aren't allowed unless you
Perfect.
want
That's all I need to know.
it. Okay, but it's 20.
What?
That makes sense.
When you turn 20, you can enter the raffle.
Oh, thank you.
Great. I'm just a year away.
Thank God I'm already...
Hold on. Pause. You're 19?
Yes,
Yeah.
is that a problem?
When we
Liz
met, I
is
was
also
19.
19. I was gonna say.
Technically, I'm 18 now.
Wait, what?
How
Oh,
old
yeah,
is
she got
everyone?
de-aged when we were dealing with time magics. I also got de-aged
All
5
right,
years.
you mentioned that before. I didn't really believe that.
That's how I got rid of that ugly scar on my shoulder from that piercer.
And that's also why I don't look as beat up as I normally do.
Yeah,
and
I
look
noticed.
more limber.
I noticed that
Oh,
the teeth marks are not there too.
5 years off my life isn't too bad. Although my wife was very confused.
Please tell me I'm not the oldest one here.
You do know I'm like 35.
As am I.
Hold on, actually I have to look at Belric's age. I think he's older than that. Even if I minus 5, I think he's like 40. Give me a minute, because I actually wrote this down. He's 41, so he's 36.
Oh my god.
Remember that old guy that we used to have around? He was probably in his 60s.
The one with the beard that yelled about the gods? Yeah.
You referring to Odin? Yeah. But then Jackal looks right at Genesis like, so what is it about me being 19 that's surprising to you?
Nothing, it's just some things make sense now.
That's a little...
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not even gonna touch that with a 5-foot pole.
All the energy, of course. That's what I mean.
Okay, let's just not.
I'm sure that's what you mean.
So, how's everyone? Is there any delicacies actually we should know about other than this weird pizza disc thing you're talking about?
I'm listening.
Has everyone got a notebook out now? Are you just gonna start rattling off like food, like donuts and shit?
I would, but I won't.
I can't believe they have pumpkin donuts.
Donut.
Starlux.
Why am I
I'm trying to
getting
think of
pissed
another
off?
one. Pizza Tower.
All right. But yeah, you guys continue on with your day learning about Ospec. The kids do start to contemplate Callisti's offer. But they just seem weirded out by like the way you guys just, don't understand the way that their lives work.
You could say brainwashed, it's okay.
Yeah, they're fucking brainwashed.
Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
it's
absolutely
very
brainwashed.
obvious.
That's why Jackal was trying to be very subtle, but at the same time not so
And,
subtle with Callisti on the comments.
While the party continues their way to Cult Town, Jordoba, we are going to end it a little early because, unfortunately, I am just exhausted. I would keep going, but I've been so tired this entire session. I don't feel like I'm putting it all in. So before I mess anything up that I want, because I do want Ospec to be infuriatingly fun. So
We're getting isekai, damn it.
Damn it! This is where
No,
that
you
one guy
guys-
came from.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I'd like to thank everybody for showing up for Drake's Salvation. I know it was a short session, but I have quite a bit more of the Earldom to plan. Because, to be honest, I thought they were going to skip it and go straight to Rasport and then go to the Earldom, but I guess we're going there first.
Sorry.
So,
I kind of took.
it's no worries. I just have a bit more planning, and I've already got a bunch of Rasport done, so it's there's no issues.
Okay.
But I just have quite a bit of extra work to do. So I will continue doing that, and I will hand it over to the next DM, Mr. Mariner.
Hello, I am Trans-Space Mariner, and yeah, next week we'll be doing One in the Chamber again. The party will go find some vampires, have some fun time, and maybe not be filled with trauma, and a few guest appearances as well. We'll kind of see how that goes, but I have some plans cooking because it's been a bit. And yeah, you can find me on Twitch at Trans-Space Mariner on Twitch, and same for Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called now anyway. And yeah, I guess I'll throw it over to my partner once again for D&D, Moogle.
Hello, I'm Goth Moogle. I play Callisti. We have It's a Gamble coming next Monday, and it's a heist-themed one for now, and we're going to see where this ragtag group, including an otter, goes. So if you want to see a giant otter grease people, that's the place to come and see it.
I know where I'm going.
And anyway, pass it over to Miser.
Hello, everyone. This is Miser Mark. I am actually that very same otter in Moogle's game. I also play as the somewhat angsty, paranoid jackal for I'm about to say Dungeon Dinguses, oh my goodness, or Drake's Salvation. Yeah. But I'm also the DM for Into the Wildlands, which the party is currently in the middle of countering a siege assault on their home base. They managed to defeat one of the false primals, so they have a good start, sort of. You can find my content on both YouTube and Twitch under the alias of Miser Mark. And you know what? I'll pass over to Cheeky, who again, his character and mine are having a little back and forth, but it's all in good roleplay.
Of course, I love it. Hi, I'm Cheeky, and I play Genesis the Gentle, your friendly neighborhood paladin. And I actually love that relationship between Jackal and Genesis. It's actually really fun. I have nothing against an actual player, but Genesis has everything against Jackal. Just throwing it out there. But yeah, I can't wait to explore that dynamic as well as fatherhood with these kids. I love this person.
So I could be your new dad.
Basically, yeah. But I feel like Genesis is really like feeling for these kids because they didn't have a mom and then they were only raised by their dad, so he's like feeling it right now. So yeah, can't wait to explore more of this, and I'm gonna give it over to Rowan.
Hi, I'm Rowan. I play Rowan. Been streaming.
Yeah.
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rowan, and you can find me on TikTok at Rowan Official. Or Rowan0514 Official. Something like that. I don't remember. Yeah. Nick.
I don't got nothing, but I do be Zephyr, so there's that.
Yay! Chef.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
Hold up, let him cook.
And then we got countercooked.
Now we just need Jeebus to close this out.
Yep, thank you all for showing up. We will see you in 2 weeks for the next Drake Salvation, where the party will probably most likely at least make it to the border, depending on how the rolls go. Alright, goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Love you.
Dude, we're so